welcome to our presentation. But first of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Aomyada. My student digit number is 0107.
I'm Nattawat and my number is 0083.
I'm Suyada Jindaploy and my student ID is 0053.
This is the first picture. You can see from the cartoon that the guy who wears the orange shirt is talking with the little girl in the Christmas party, surrounded by the people, which seems like they're surprised when the little girl say, "Do you believe in the vaccine?" After that, the guy who wears the orange shirt say, "Let's talk about Santa Claus instead." In my opinion, the cartoon was drawn during the COVID-19 pandemic, because there are many vaccine brands, whether it be Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Sinovac, or Sinopharm. Even there are some many vaccine brands, but most of people don't trust the vaccine. I think the reason why they don't trust it because even you get vaccination, it doesn't mean that you prevent from the COVID-19 100%. According to the cartoon, I think they are family. The little girl may be niece or daughter of the guy who wear orange shirt. As you can see from the background, there is Christmas tree, the present, and some people sit at the table and look like they celebrate something. All of these things are the symbol of Christmas. And if you take a look at the text, the guy said, "Let's talk about the Santa Claus instead." The Santa Claus also the symbol of the Christmas. So I can know that it's Christmas party. Most of people spend Christmas time with their family. So I'm pretty sure that the little girl and the guy are family. In terms of the text, the little girl say, "Do you believe in vaccine?" After that, the guy in the orange shirt say, "Let's talk about Santa Claus instead." The guy seems like he's tired to talk about the vaccine, so he want to change the topic. So the reason why it happened, I think just like I have mentioned before, even there are many vaccine brands, but they can't prevent from COVID-19 100%. The guy who wear the orange shirt, maybe he think about it again and again, and then it make him feel stressful. That's why he avoid to talk about it.
This is the picture that I have selected. As you can see, it's in a library with two sections, history and fairy tale, as well as an individual wondering where to put her book, which, as you can see here, is a book about Elizabeth II. Is her biography from her life to her death just last year. Now, the reason this cartoon is written is due to her infamy. Elizabeth II is one of the most infamous and popular monarch in recent years who just happened to die last year, so she has getting a bit more coverage than usual. And the thing that leads to this joke, this little meaning that they put here in this picture is due to the fact that as a very popular monarch, there's a lot of mystical, kind of overblown story about her, whether it's true, false, or so forth. Perhaps just a rumor. And because of that, there's a lot of falsehood that maybe sneak into her story. And because of that, they they drawn out this little joke of this, that perhaps a lot of the story is actually false. That maybe perhaps that her infamy is perhaps too overblown, that maybe this kind of stories that they compile into her biography or something similar. Maybe that's more appropriate as a fairy tales, perhaps. After all, if there's so much falsehood in it, so many exaggeration, you couldn't possibly put it in history section. You can really put it as a history book without seeming a bit too far-fetched, right? Because her story has gotten a bit ridiculous over the years with how long she has been alive and so on. And yeah, that is why it is drawn this way, and this is the story is trying to convey. She is a pretty infamous and controversial figure, especially in the Western sphere, because around here we didn't hear about her that much. So yeah, that's why people are talking about her and why this editorial cartoon from the Western Hemisphere are written about her.
The selected picture indicates a fake human or we call a robot who has a familiar appearance as a human working in the human resources department, which can demonstrate up-to-date advancement of technologies which distributed by humans to be more convenient. This picture shows that the robot become a part of human life, even though this is the human resources department, but it is handled by the robot. This technology is a double-edged sword and contain both negative and positive effects. The largest problem with this is it creates unemployment in the future. The reason is since this kind of exceedingly has improved, humans tend to be less skillful and as we have instead of artificial intelligence working force. On the other hand, these advanced technologies can reduce human error and also reduce the higher cost. Sometimes humans lose the focus and it might affect the task, which is unlikely to happen with AI. Moreover, AI can help people to reduce time as it is easier, faster, and more convenient so humans have more time to achieve other things.